they go here. It's Martine Beer who leads down the back. So Martine Beer ahead of Les Williams. So those two with a nice lead. In third spot is Paul Viney moving well, and Mark Hipworth, a legend of pro running who we saw moving very impressively in the heats. Not far off in there's the talented Amy McKinley. Clint Anderson's there. Sabatucci just stalking his every move. From the back comes Bruno. He goes past Jones and Fitzpatrick, the former Victorian champion and Booney gift winner, trying to latch onto them there. Out in front at this stage, it's Martine Beer. So Martine Beer leads ahead of Les Williams. Probably the most sashes an athlete's won, 67 or so. Les Williams in second. Then we go back to Paul Viney. Mark Hipworth just starting to a series of authority and wind up. McKinley's not far off them. Sabatucci goes up and goes past Clint Anderson there. So Sabatucci showing a bit more in this final here than the heat. We go back to Bruno, Fitzpatrick and Jones. Out in front though, it's still Martine Beer. Beer leads ahead of Les Williams. Now comes Hipworth, the impressive heat winner and one of the legends of pro running, starting to wind up. Behind him there's Paul Viney, McKinley's there, Sabatucci. We go back to Anderson, Bruno, Fitzpatrick and Alex Jones. Out in front though, it's Martine Beer. Les Williams about to be joined and passed by Mark Hipworth. So Hipworth starting to make his move, and he's got Martine Beer in his sights as they have less than 200 metres to go. Mark Hipworth uses his pace. The former Booney gift winner, Mark Hipworth, he sets sail for home. From the back comes Sam Sabatucci, probably the only threat at this stage. It's Mark Hipworth. Hipworth sets sail for home. Sabatucci's coming, McKinley's there, and Dominic Bruno. But it's Mark Hipworth. How many sashes this man won? It keeps growing, and Mark Hipworth, a legend of pro running, gets the job done again. Hipworth wins ahead of Sabatucci maybe from Bruno. McKinley was fourth. Then we go back to Anderson, Martine Beer, Paul Viney, Les Williams, Fitzpatrick, and incoming there was Alex Jones.